Scientists have discovered a type of bacteria which could help tackle malaria. The WHO says in 2020 half the world's population was at risk of malaria, with most deaths in sub-Saharan Africa. But researchers working at a laboratory in Tres Cantos in Madrid found that when a particular strain of bacteria is consumed by mosquitoes, it lowers the amount of infection carried by the insect and cuts the risk of transmitting malaria.
So the bacteria gets inside of the gut of the mosquito. Even if one single bacteria will go there, it stays there like the microbiome, it stays in the gut of the mosquito, reproduces in the gut of the mosquito. And that bacteria produces a metabolite, a compound, naturally by itself, that is called harmine. And it is the harmine, the compound, that affects the viability of the eggs of the parasite.
The mosquito doesn't sense an attack from the bacteria, which means it's less likely to become resistant, and the bacteria doesn't genetically change the mosquito itself.
What happened is that the bacteria colonizes the gut of the mosquito, but doesn't modify the DNA, doesn't modify the ability of the mosquito to grow, doesn't affect the ability of the mosquito to live as any other mosquito, not even in the reproduction. So there is no changes affecting at all the lifespan spread of a mosquito.
Pharmaceutical giant GSK has nicknamed the bacteria TC1 after the laboratory in which it triggered so much interest. It'll never lead to a complete solution to malaria, but it could become another tool in the armor against the disease.
Because it doesn't affect the mosquito viability, it won't need to create a resistance. It's not the same like an insecticide. Insecticides kill the mosquito, and therefore they try not to be killed and escape that stress. Because this doesn't stress them, they won't try to resist to it.
Globally, researchers are investigating ways of controlling malaria. GSK is now collaborating with Johns Hopkins University in America to develop this bacteria for use against the disease, but this is likely to take years.